During the course of last week, we saw so many opportunities present themselves in the market, and we were able to catch and take advantage of most of them, which gave room to so many entries and so many analyses that we dropped during the course of the week, both on the private channel and the community channel. So, in this video, we'll be covering the weekly outlook for the brand new week and the expectation that I have towards the week and subsequently towards the whole month of March, and also down towards the next few quarters that will be coming up. So I'm Svnday and I'll be your host for this video. So without any further delay, let's jump right into it. I won't be dropping a recap video this week because I've been ill and I haven't been able to settle in to cover up a lot, and my voice is a bit cracky too, so I won't be able to drop a recap video, but I'll just briefly look at what happened last week and in regards to how the weekly outlook that we dropped, price followed up and all of that. So without any delay, let's dive into it. So last week we had so many opportunities. As you can see, this is basically my backtesting sheet where I backtested again about most of the entries that happened during the course of the week. We saw lots of opportunities. I think on a Monday with markets open, I expected that price would actually close up this gap initially and push up higher, but then we did not get that. After this move, when we took out this low, we were able to call this particular trade. I didn't call this sell, but I took it personally on my account, but I didn't call the sell, but I called the buy on the private channel, and you could see price ran up beautifully with it. We still saw additional entries whereby if you've been following up, you could see how I've spoken extensively even on the last video about the inversion of this particular block right here, and how price uses it to push in the opposite direction after probably a failure to hold it in a particular direction. You could see it delivered properly. Then coming down early Tuesday, we saw a huge sell-off that we're able to take some sales. I think I called this sell on Tuesday, and we caught a very beautiful sell that lasted and closed that particular gap till the point whereby we tapped into this support level. This level was once a resistance level. It was once a resistance level. If I extend this level, you could see it here. It was once a resistance level, and price converted that resistance level to be a support, and we saw a very beautiful rejection from that level. That price filled up this gap, which gave room for this particular entry point. I called the limit trade on the VIP channel for this particular trade, but so somewhere around here, and price did not come back for it but pushed up higher. But then towards Wednesday New York session, I called this limit trade, shared it on both the community channel and on the private channel too, and we bought up and we got solid profits on partials before price came back and tapped us out at B. I could see all of these progressions are following the same way or the same strategy that I've been sharing over and over in all those recap videos and in all the weekly outlook videos I've been covering up. If you've been following up, you should actually be able to actually call this out personally on yourself or take advantage of them. Even if I do not drop them, you should be able to do that. And for those who are already on my course on Telegram, I'm covering all of this extensively, and we've been actually making a lot of progress. So basically, towards the market close on Friday, now I called this particular sell-off on Thursday, and when price regained this whole level and cut off this entry, I did not even call any trade around this point. I think I called the buy trade at this point, starts at, let's say, late London session here, and price actually took that trade out because my stop was really tight. I did not cover the stop down here, so this move actually took it out before the push higher, but we actually closed before price actually cleared out that trade. So my expectation was that the moment that we see a break out of this particular level, this resistance level that is sitting at this point here, I should switch up to 30 minutes. You guys will actually see it clearly. My plan, the basic trading plan that I was having for the whole day on Friday was, with the break out of this high now, with this resistance level now, price is going to use this guy as a way to change that resistance to be support. That's flipping support, resistance for support, and you could see that's basically what happened. I was late to call this entry because I wasn't feeling too good, and I slept off, and I couldn't drop the limits before price broke out of it. And by the time I woke up, price broke out of this level already, and that's how price has been running towards chasing this long time targets that we've actually been looking into. So basically, that's a brief recap of everything that actually happened during the course of the week. So for the new week now, and for the new months, and for the closure of the first quarter of the year, what I'm actually expecting from the daily time frame, what I actually want to see price do, or the ideal thing that price should actually do, is for price to fall back and fill this FVG, taking out liquidity from this low right here, doing something like this and pushing up higher. This is basically what we should actually expect to see price doing from the daily time frame. That's basically it. As we fall back, taking liquidity and pushing up higher. I expected that probably this could happen with this week that just closed, but also when we took the weekly outlook, we also considered the fact that this particular high right now could actually be used as a strong breakout to push price higher, and exactly that's what we actually saw. But from the daily time frame, this is actually what I'm saying. But we need to also consider the fact that there are some fundamental factors that could actually hinder this move. Basically, there's so much fundamental factors that could hinder this move, especially with the tension in the Middle East, the Israel-US stuff, and Iran that's actually going on. Is going to actually make the price of gold to actually surge up higher. It's going to keep pushing price higher. I think on weekend trading platforms, like those black market platforms that provide gold trading towards the weekend, already we could see a surge. That price has already gapped up towards 5,400. That's over 1,000 pips gap. If you can see it, this is where price is currently moving at. This is exactly, I think, around this level. Let's check it out. That's around the point. Can you see? This is the platform I actually used to observe this, and this is what is happening on the weekend gold here. This actually, I came across this site recently, and actually it's been very, very accurate. And you could see the price of gold right now already. This is the price of gold right now. So if that's the price of gold right now, we could expect that most likely with the market open, we could see a gap that would open somewhere around here. So imagine price gapping about 1,000 pips because of the financial everything going on. It means that it's going to be very, very difficult for price to come back here and take out this liquidity. So if with the market open, we still see that okay, price opens up with this gap, with due to probably the information that we're also seeing from this site, and also the tensions in the Middle East and everything that is going on, most likely price will not even close this gap. Price won't close this gap. The moment you see a particular, let's say, a break of structure from this point here, and price is able to clear out this particular week, tap into this zone, bro, price is going to push up higher. We would definitely see price maybe probably taking out ETH with this market open and with this week, because of the tensions and everything. And if everything keeps happening like this, we could easily see price tapping 6k. I think probably before or by the end of the second quarter, if things keep moving the way they are moving right now, we could most likely see price tapping 6k. And if like if everything has actually been settled, we could actually see probably a retracement that may fall back to take out this low, but then we could actually possibly get some entries at around this level if things cool down and price fills up this gap. Because I do not like the fact that if we could probably open up with a gap that will be as wild as this, but it's very, very possible. And from the side that just pulled up, we could see that the indication is very, very clear. So basically, that's what I'm actually seeing on the daily time frame. Let's come down to the 1 week time frame. When we come back down to the 1 week time frame now, we could see that this whole region at this level was meant to be a resistance level, because already this was the targets that we had from last week. That price might push up towards tapping 5 to 80, and you could see already we're already at that point. It's just a matter of a week or two for price to just weak out and kiss that particular level. But this was a resistance level that I'm actually looking forward to, and if this level was actually good enough, or without the whole fundamental factors, it should have been able to probably push price down lower to this point and then probably push up higher from this level, because this is actually a discount level, a key level that's sitting at this level. But or price retesting this point and selling off down lower. This would have been what we would have been looking out for. But if price now then gaps with gaps as much as this, that's basically annihilating the whole power of this resistance level at this point. Most likely we might just get a little push back into this level, tap back and do something like this and continue pushing up higher. Once it breaks this level, this 5470 level, and pushes up higher, it's going to most likely take out 88. But then if it taps into this level and we get the retracement back down, and we get the retracement back down, then with confirmation we could actually catch out sales that could actually clear out this level, and then fall back towards picking orders from the discount level, which is in at this point, or chase our daily inducement points. Basically, this is actually what we could actually look out for. So this is actually what we are seeing on the 4 hours time frame already. So let's go down to 1 hour time frame. When we come back to 1 hour time frame, I'm seeing so much liquidity build up. I expected that this guy would actually be this week at this point, price would actually be able to push down lower a bit towards 5060 level or region, but then price failed to do that. So all of this is actually some form of liquidity build up. But then regardless, if we still gap up higher, all of this would just imply that price is actually trying to just scale up and push up higher. So basically what we are expecting for this week depends on how the market actually opens today, being Sunday. So if price actually opens up higher or aggressively, then most likely we might just get little or no retracement completely and price will continue to push up higher. But basically, if we should have this gap sitting at some point at around this level here, I would definitely be looking for entries once I would be looking for buying entries once we get LTF confirmation around this level, and we should probably be able to get something solid, and we could actually hold the rest of our positions pushing towards 80. Over and over, I've been talking about all of these higher targets, and we've been seeing what has been happening, and price has actually been gradually building up towards hitting all of this, and we are currently seeing it in action right now. So I'll be dropping all the updates on my Telegram channel. I'll be dropping everything on my Telegram channel. If you're not part of it, you could use the link in the description to join up, and then I'll also be dropping more breakdowns and other information on my Twitter, so that I get you all posted on the progress and everything that we'll be doing. So if you're not part of that, you should actually use the link in the description to check out my Telegram channel, check out my Twitter, so you will actually miss what's actually coming. So I love you all, and I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.